All right, here's a Sunday morning update. I didn't have a lot of nights last week to do a lot of work. I finished the drywall. I sanded late Friday night, and then yesterday morning I primed all the new drywall and any repairs made. And then throughout yesterday, we got a couple coats on. Primed the whole ceiling because it hadn't been painted in quite a few years, especially the closet area over here where this old closet was. This was a bedroom closet here. That closet in that bath, or the ceiling in that closet hadn't been painted, so I just primed the whole thing and then put a coat of ceiling, Sherwin-Williams ProMar 200 ceiling white on it. Everything looks fantastic. So we got 2 coats on the walls yesterday. Coat of primer on the patches, new drywall, and then 2 full coats on everything. Looks pretty nice. Then late last night, I got home from a party about 9:30. I got our underfloor laid down. The paper underfloor material, that stuff. I've got a huge roll of it over here. Got that laid down, and I glued from this point here that way last night, and it didn't dry in time. It was like 11:30. I watched TV for a little bit, ended up falling asleep, so I didn't get the floor set last night, but I got up early this morning. Set this half, or at least I set a few rows last night, or this first thing this morning, and then I set the glue on the other half so I could access it. And then, so I finished this half in an hour, and then I finished this, just finish this up now. So that is all done. It's all rolled out with the 100-pound roller over yonder. So what I did for layout is I've got this red chalk line. I laid out a 19-foot benchmark. It's 19 feet from that far bathroom wall. And I just 19-foot benchmark. I carried that through all the way to this room. I didn't want to go off any walls. I wanted to go off the shower pan. I wanted to make sure that I was offset with the shower pan, square as I could be, just so I don't have any, unstraight edges there at the shower. So I carried that through, and we're just did a 24-inch offset on these. Just pretty simple pattern. This is the closet, obviously. Most of this, you won't see this whole side and that whole side, and we're gonna have an island here in the middle too. So that's that. I'm trying to think what else I've done since I did a video. I started framing this wall. This is a 2x6 wall for the fireplace, and then I've got a baseboard heater for the bathroom as well. I didn't get much more demo done. I still got some demo to do in here. We've still got like 6 weeks before the Onyx comes in, and the plumber's probably not gonna come in at least for another week or two, start doing rough ends. So I'm trying to do this in phases. So I'll put a blanket up over that door there. I'm gonna start doing closet organizers today, since those are all here, but we've got so much time before this Onyx comes that I'm basically gonna work my way from the closet into the bathroom. Probably have the floor set in this bathroom in the next week or so, or in the bedroom in the next week or so. I'll have this drywall done. That way we keep working ourselves into the bathroom. And then I'll probably, if I do set this floor in the next week or two, I'll probably just get some, we have sheets of masonite at our shop we use for floor protection on jobs. I'll just lay a couple sheets down in here and rosin paper it, and just keep working through. I like to keep busy. I don't want to just sit around and wait for this to be, all materials come in. I'm just going to keep going in phases. And this door is just going to get us, actually, Carmen wants to do barn doors now on this. We originally talked about doing a barn door, but we're going to have issues with distance between here and here for the barn door to open. And then obviously this side there's a switch and an outlet. But what we're going to do is probably going to do 2 barn doors, do double-sided barn doors. She wants to look. So I don't know. I'll probably just order some jam stock for this, case this out both sides. And then if this barn door does cover that outlet, it doesn't matter. This outlet will hardly ever get used. It's hard floor, so we don't need a vacuum. And the phone chargers and stuff will be on the sides of the bed. So this is just code convenience receptacle. So if a barn door is open and it covers that, I don't care. I'm not losing sleep over it. But anyways, this is this room, this closet. I'm gonna start working on closet organizers here. I'm gonna vacuum out this vent. And the closet organizers are a kit from Menards. They're a Clearview cabinetry. They are particle board shelves, and I think I have one shelving unit that's 36 inches long, so I'm probably going to do some extra bracketry and things like that to keep the particle board from sagging over time. And same thing with the bottom. The bases are built up 4-inch bases on the bottoms. I do have a toe kick for the front, and that'll keep the front shelf supported, but I'll probably build some blocking in the back for each unit as I go to keep the, like I said, to keep the shelving from sagging over years, if we put heavier stuff on it. So it might take me most of the day to do all these. We'll see how things go. Still got to get the ceiling fan in. I got all the cans set, smoke detectors out. For now, I had a dust shield on it, but I just took the battery out and took the dust shield off for now and put it away so it doesn't get dirty. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for this room for now. I'm not gonna do outlet covers or vents yet until I decide, or until I figure out layout for the closet organizers. If I'm gonna have to notch out a vent here for the shelving unit here, and then if the receptacles are in the way, I'll probably cut out the back side of the closet organizer, notch it to be able to access the outlet. That way you can plug stuff in if you want to on the racks. Anywho's, that's it right now. So thanks for watching. I'll get another update with closet organizers possibly this evening or tomorrow. Thanks.